Okay, so you know how everyone loves a lemon poppy seed loaf? Well, I thought, what if instead of poppy seeds, it was speckled with Earl Grey tea, and instead of lemon zest, we did orange? That was the idea that came to me around 5 p.m. last week, and I wasted no time starting to develop the recipe. Now, attempt number 1 was an oil-based cake, and frankly, the texture was completely off. Then I pretty much immediately made attempt number 2, where I switched the oil for butter, amped up the orange and the tea, and I felt like those flavors were coming through really nicely, but I still wasn't happy with the texture. So the next day, I did what I should have done to begin with, which was take some more time to do the research, look at the baker's percentages. I decided to go with more of a pound cake style, and something I really learned while making this is the importance of really scraping down your bowl and having room temperature ingredients, which yes, we all know, but in a simple cake like this, you really see how big of an impact that makes on the texture. Also, that was me noticing that my oven was not at the correct temperature. This is your reminder, please buy an oven thermometer. And I don't even want to talk to you about how many different glazes I tested. I realized I hate a powdered sugar glaze. They only ever taste like powdered sugar, and I want it to taste like Earl Grey and orange. Anyways, the texture on this one was absolutely perfect, and I really liked the icy glaze that I landed on. Here's a side-by-side of cake 3 and cake 2. You can see how much better the third one is. So luckily on day 3 of developing, there weren't too many more tweaks to make. It was mostly nailing, getting that beautiful tea speckle throughout the cake, making sure the orange and Earl Grey came through nicely, which is mostly a matter of incorporating it well into the sugar, but also how oily of an orange you use. Do not use a dry, sad orange here. You want very fragrant zest. And then those flavors are reinforced by an Earl Grey and orange glaze, which sets up nice and crackly and gives a really nice crunch to contrast the soft, moist cake. And it is delicious the day you bake it, but it is even better a day or two later, making it perfect for sharing.